Hi guys, I wanted to do a quick video in my pajamas on my friend Emily's bed, who's staying with me, because I didn't have the energy to set up the whole thing that happens back here, but I have to be quick because I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to put it up in one take. I have a lot of stuff in my notebooks that I want to make into videos, and in an effort to do that more, I'm going to start doing one-take videos where I just kind of get into it. So here's one thing that I wrote about the other day, and I had such a overwhelming need to write it down that I was in the middle of doing something, or I was waiting for a video to finish rendering so I could upload it to Grace and Michelle yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, I have to write this because it just pops into my head at the most inconvenient moments. I don't know why I'm doing this because I'm not going to write anything right now, but I am going to point to things. So I want to talk to you guys about being able to change. And I know that this is something that everyone struggles with and that I certainly have struggled with. So when I put up a post on my blog or send out a newsletter with a new idea or make a video encouraging you to change as a person or think about yourself differently or treat others differently, it's really easy to read or listen to that and brush it off and say, I can't do that, that's impossible, or that's not for me, I'm not that type of person. Those are the easiest ways to respond. And I notice not a lot of you respond that way, but every once in a while I get someone and I always respond to them because I used to think that way. So when I'm making videos, I'm doing it because I've gotten over a particular thing, or I've discovered a way to get over it and I'm working on it. So I want to encourage other people to do exactly the same thing, because after you get over it, things get a lot better. Turn the page. Isn't this a great notebook? It's a 5-star. Hang on. Oh my god, hurry up. One take. I love school supplies. Okay. So what I want you to know is that it's not impossible. It can be for you, and perhaps you haven't figured out exactly what type of person you are yet. I mean, are you the same person you were 4 years ago? Because I sure as hell am not the same person I was 4 years ago. I'm totally different. So don't underestimate yourself so much that you think you couldn't change. And also don't expect it to happen overnight. I think that's the other problem. Maybe that's what I say next. Maybe. Well, hang on. I'm going to go in order of what I wrote, because one take, got to do it. Okay. So, well, I already said this. Simply denying the possibility that you could change is a little easy. And one of the things I saw on Tumblr, and it's a quote from someone, I don't know if it's anonymous or what, there was this quote once that said, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, I'm saying it's going to be worth it. And I don't know who said that, but I'm saying it to you now. It's not easy. None of this is easy. It's worth it. If it was easy, then everyone would be happy and there would be no problems in the world. Basically. I just solved all the world's problems in one phrase. I didn't really. But self-development is not an overnight thing. It's sort of like going to the gym, but for your brain. And you have to think of it that way, because if I told you how to lift, there's a fuzz in front of my face, sorry. If I told you how to lift a really heavy dumbbell or barbell or whatever they're called at the gym, you wouldn't be able to just lay down on the bench and press it. You would need to train and, work your muscles and grow them and eventually be able to lift your target weight. Well, it's the same thing, but for the way that you're thinking. Justin just walking in the door now. Hi, Justin.
Oops.
It's okay. I'm doing one take. I'm powering through. And the brain is a muscle, so this isn't even that crazy of a metaphor, because it actually is, right? It's a muscle. Science geeks, comment at me. I think it is. Whatever. For the purpose of this metaphor, it is. And in order to change any behavioral pattern or way of thinking, work must be done and time must be put in. So you can't beat yourself up if it doesn't happen for you right away. You just have to think, I'm working on it. And as long as you're working on it, as long as you're aware of some sort of behavior that you don't like, that you've been doing, as long as you're aware of it and you have some semblance of a plan or an idea of how you'd like to change, then you're good. As long as you're aware of it, you know, nothing has to be, it doesn't have to be black and white. I think that's where a lot of people get caught up. So I am begging you not to take any of the advice that I'm giving and brush it off as something that you're not capable of, because you are fucking capable of it. And everyone is. And the second that you say you're not capable, you're ensuring that you won't be. So, but you can say it one day and then change your mind the next. Changing your mind is not that difficult as long as you get over the idea that you can't do it. It's more that you won't do it. It's a big difference between can't and won't. Oh, Chinese food is here. I'm gonna go. That's all. That's Doug. He doesn't like the Chinese food. So that was just really important for me to get out there. I'm gonna kick his little chihuahua butt. So take that and do things with it. And you guys are awesome. And I'll be back Friday with another video.